Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of Pretty Much Posh. In this episode, we are looking towards Charlton on Saturday, away at the Valley. Just to remind you all that this episode, as always, is sponsored by PUFC stickers. If you want to get your PUFC stickers, there is a link in the description down below, and using code BOMM5, that's Barrowmine5 in abbreviations, you can get 5% off your orders. Posh are now unbeaten in the last 9 games. How crucial is it to continue this absolutely amazing run that we're going on? Obviously, last unbeaten run ended at 9 games. So how crucial is it to get to that 10 mark and continue our form?
I think it's a big, important game, and I think it's a tough away game. But if we manage to win, it's going to be a massive, massive win.
It's a very important 3 points if we get it, just to keep the pressure on Portsmouth and Bolton.
Well, it's a game that we've got to win.
You said it's
a game we need to win.
It's a game we need to win.
I never knew that.
Well,
He said it's a game.
no, I didn't. Well, it's a game that we've got to win. Anyway, Charlton away it's a tough game, but I'd like to see us win. We've got a decent record away from home. Charlton are a decent side. They've got some good players. The only one I know is Alfie May, though. So let's hope he doesn't score against us.
We cannot replace him. We cannot.
We'll move on to our next topic. Due to the EFL being a bit disorganised, Crawley midweek in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy got called off. It means our full strength 11 will be rested. How important is it to go full strength with a rested side?
Fergie did say in an interview that he was going to only make a couple of changes to the normal team, which is obviously, it means that there's going to be a very, very fit squad, a very ready to go squad. And when we see a squad that's fit and ready to go and had a free week, they're usually absolutely electric. So Charlton are going to have to be very, very on their game on Saturday.
Yeah, we definitely need to play our full strength team.
So we'll move on. Johnson Clark-Harris has seen an offer accepted with Charlton. It's up to the player now on to whether he goes. Tobber, do you think that he's going to go? Do you think he's going to stay?
I think he will still be a Peterborough United player by Saturday, but I do think he goes to Charlton. I don't think he'll play Saturday because I don't think he'll be a Charlton player.
Even though they have Alfie May, and you know, Alfie May is very prolific. He scores all the goals. They're still in the market for another striker, which is a little bit surprising, I thought.
Well, I mean, Alfie May and Johnson Clark-Harris is a ridiculous strike partnership. I mean, it's a traditional sort of big man, little man. The little man's a little box of tricks who can just pull out incredible things like we saw at London Road last season. And then Jono's a guy that if you give him service, he's going to score you goals.
Jono works a lot better as an alone striker. He likes to be that man up front that gets all the service, gets all the goals. And that's why he's such a brilliant player. And when we saw him play with Marriott up top, it didn't work. So I think Alfie May's somewhat of a similar player. So yeah, I can't really see that working for them.
I think Johnson Clark-Harris is relatively similar to Tobber. So if Johnson Clark-Harris can score loads of goals, then I don't see why Tobber can't either. I'm going to ask each and every one of you for your score predictions and your first Peterborough United goal scorer.
For me, I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. The Posh goal scorer, I will go for Kwame Poku.
Right. Charlie, mate, that was a bit boring. Let me kick off the wins. I'm going to go with 2-1 to Posh. I think we'll go 1-0 down. And then the second half, we'll get 2 goals and we'll win the game. Goal scorer, I will go with Ricky J. Jones.
We're going to win. We are going to win, and it's going to be convincing. We're going to win 3-0 with a Josh Knight header.
I'm going to go with a gritty 1-0 away win. I think that it's going to be, you'll never guess who, Joe Randall first goal. But no, thank you very much for watching this week's episode of Pretty Much Posh. And remember, if you want to get your PUFC stickers, the link is in the description. Code BOMM5 for 5% off. Thank you all very much for watching. And as always, up the Posh.